and welcome to Conversations with Cook. I'm your host, Terrence Cook, and I'm here with
Shaina Renee.
Hey Shaina, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Good, man. Welcome to the show, man. It's an honor to have you on this show. You know, you're a woman who wears many different hats. You know what? For the people at home, Shaina, who I know you, for the people at home, who are you?
That question just gives me anxiety. I don't even know how to explain what I do. But I would say I'm an event planner, I'm a marketing strategist, I'm a publicist, and I'm people's right hand when it comes to operations.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, I'm a daughter and I'm a good friend.
Look
Yes.
at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
So Shane, like, you know, first off, let's talk about how we met. You know, we met through, obviously, one of your events.
Yes.
It's called Sundays. If you want to elaborate on what Sundays is.
What it is, seriously, is like insane. It's a day party here in the Bay. It's actually, I believe I'm going to butcher it. It's either 6 to 10 seasons. I joined in 2016 as a waitress. I brought out all the bottles and stuff, and then I told Anthony, who's the founder of Sundays, I was like, I want to learn the behind the scenes stuff. He took me under his wing, and I became his right-hand woman, and that's how we met. And you had bottle service, and then you just kept coming back. You just kept coming back. And I was like, stop coming. Don't spend any money. Don't get drunk. Like,
oh man, well Sundays has always been a great time for me, especially me being a newcomer to the Bay. I came in 2016. That's when it was my first time in the Bay, and everyone was like, you got to check Sundays out. It's a great vibe, great environment. And then I met you, you know, and it's just
so
been just love ever since. You know, you've always been a great person to me. Sundays, you know, you guys took that a couple different places.
Yes.
You know, so you want to explain where you guys took it?
Well, Sundays, I mean, it's been here in the Bay for so long. That's what is the Bay Area's #1 day party.
Absolutely, I can vouch for that one.
But we've been to San Diego. We took it to, we travel as a team. So there's literally like 10 of us going to San Diego, partying in the Gaslamp District, or going to Vegas. We've done Sundays to Sundres. Shout out to Gino and Franzen. That is like the most insane trip ever. And then we have some friends in OC that are actually doing something with it right now. And we've just been able to travel and meet so many people that I'm thankful. I wouldn't be where I am today without Sundays.
Absolutely. So you guys, you know, done marvelous work. You as well. I noticed you graduated from college.
Yes, I did. I graduated. So I went to community college first.
Me too.
Okay. I went to community college at DVC and LMC, and then I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I actually was a medical assistant. I went to trade school. Was like, nope, the medical field is not for me. It's for some other people, just not for me. And yeah, I worked at, you were at the Warriors. No, I worked with the Giants, and then also St. Francis Hospital over here, and I was like, nope. So then finished my community college stuff to become a nurse, still nope. Then went to Cal State Fullerton to get my bachelor's in PR.
So did you experience any like trials and tribulations going through that field and like maneuvering through there? Because you know you're leaving the Bay Area, you're leaving your family. I know it's probably hard. Did you go through anything that helped shape you?
I mean, going to LA, it's like you're swimming with the sharks. That's how I put it. Even in my job interviews that I go through, I'm like, I moved to LA to swim with the sharks and be better. I wanted to be where the best of the best is in my field so I can learn and even bring it back home to anywhere I wanted to be. I had separation anxiety from my parents and my friends, so I traveled back here probably like once every month or even twice a month. I couldn't stay away. And then thankfully I had my sister Hannah, who took me under her wing, and I was like with her family, and that was literally my second family. So I wasn't as alone in LA, but definitely LA shaped me to be that like, don't take no as an answer person that and especially entertainment over there. There's in San Francisco, it's all tech, and I was like, I'm not in tech.
So when you're in LA, is that where you started to study the film world?
Yes, and you were in film too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what's your favorite movie?
Remember the Titans.
That's a good one. Okay, that's a good one. That's
what really made me get into film.
Oh, okay. Well, I did not know I actually wanted to be in TV and film at all. I was out of college. I was like looking for a job. I was applying everywhere. But I did have experience in my last year of college. I was at Fox Entertainment and FX Networks. And that position and that opportunity was amazing. I loved the team. I worked on some great shows like Snowfall. They were actually launching The Masked Singer at that time, and that became huge. There was Hell's Kitchen that I worked on, and yeah, it was just a good experience. But that really was like into the TV show field. And then I went to an agency where I worked on a lot more. So it was like, so I know, it was like, hold on, no, it's been a long journey, just sitting here looking back at it. So yeah, I work with a lot of titles that are under Lionsgate, Netflix, Amazon, anything that you really see on TV right now, or even the screens.
Shoot, Snowfall is going real well right now. I mean,
yeah, so I've heard a lot of my friends are really are tagging it on Instagram, and I'm just like, wow, like to see it grow that much, I'm like, insane.
So what are some things that inspire you? What inspires Shaina? That's what
inspires me?
Absolutely.
I love seeing people get together. With Sundays, that was my thing. I loved meeting new people like yourself.
Absolutely.
All the opportunities I actually have, I wouldn't have got if I didn't meet them through Sundays. And even right now, like I know we're going to talk about District 6, which is our newest project, but just bringing people back together again after the pandemic safely, and like supporting all of these small local businesses and food trucks is amazing. And I think it's such a gratifying feeling just doing that. So that's what inspires me.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So Shaina, what is District 6? Matter of fact, we're here now.
Yes, we're here.
We are here at the beautiful
Can't
District
tell.
6. I know we can't really tell now, but the video will come out.
Huge screen.
Yes. Courtesy of the company.
Yes.
So, what is District 6? What is your guys' mission?
So, District 6, I'm doing it with Anthony Presents, and who's also the founder of Sundays, and we launched this actually a little bit before the pandemic, during the pandemic. We have another location on 2nd Street, but this was like our huge project. It's like 20,000 square feet of free creative space, and there's a whole bunch of things that happen in it. There's like other corporate buyouts that like people have rented it for, but every Sunday we have we brought Sundays here. But it's not a day party, okay? It's a brunch and marketplace.
Ooh, okay.
Everyone, instead of the people just turning up, you see the little kids dancing in front of the DJ, okay? That's way different. Family friendly, dogs are welcomed. But yeah, so District 6 is a place where, well, specifically Sundays, where local businesses are able to sorry, no, let me rephrase that. So District 6, we have Sundays, so local businesses are able to like host their little pop-up, and then we have a DJ, live entertainment. We had a band a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And then we also hold Social Fit Club, which is our group fitness brand. We have all these top Bay Area trainers coaching like boxing, strength training, and then HIIT boot camps. They are amazing. They kick my butt every single time. You need to go.
I need to go.
I'm not saying you need to go.
No, I need
you need to go.
I drink too much.
But it's just so much fun, and it's like we have some good music. It's just a whole space that we can do anything.
So you say it's a great vibe here. I mean, I'm digging the vibes here. Second I pulled up, it's just food trucks, just local businesses, produce, just anything you can name is here. But most importantly, you see a lot of people smiling, enjoying the vibe. What were some of the toughest things you guys had to deal with, including yourself, during this pandemic?
Oh, the tier system, you know how it's like, oh, it's only like 20%
Absolutely.
mask, you have to sanitize everything. So it's just really paying attention to what's going on, I guess, in the world right now, like as far as the guidelines. And we had to, was it not alter it? I don't want to say. We had to just figure out, we had to pivot.
Yeah.
That's a huge word that every business is using this year or last year during the pandemic, is we had to pivot. So we were able to still hold the group fitness classes outdoors as all the indoor places shut down. So we were like, okay, 12 people, that's allowed. Let's do it. Masks, okay, people wear masks. We hire people to sanitize everything so everything's clean. That's our number one thing. Like, we want to make this a place that everyone is able to come with their family, friends, and get together again and enjoy some like good vibes, good food, good people.
Absolutely.
And like, you can already feel it now. Like, people are like just
Fouling
yeah.
in. We see
So-
Anthony.
is he? They're just like, oh, okay.
So-
But yeah.
So, what is some things like that we experienced during this pandemic? Importantly, is we've seen a lot of hate going on, but it kind of woke up America in a sense.
Yes.
Most importantly, I mean, we've seen the Black Lives Matter movement. Now we're seeing the Asian hate. And what would your stance be on that?
Okay, so well, Asian hate. So, of course, I don't think we mentioned it. I'm Filipino American. My parents were both Filipino. They were born there in Manila and Pampanga, and I mean, we still hold very true to our heritage, and they've teach me all the foods, the culture, all this stuff. And I really want to visit the Philippines. Have you been?
I haven't been. I
Okay.
haven't been out the country yet. I
Okay.
need to get out.
Oh my God, you need to go out and experience everything. But yeah, so I haven't been there. But yeah, the Asian hate. So it just really breaks my heart because you see all of older, younger people. Like those could be my mom, or those could be my like family members, my mom, my dad, my friends. Like, I just feel like that type of stuff is happening across the board, whatever ethnicity. It's just right now it's really magnified on Asians, and like it has been ignored. Like one of my family members actually went through that recently, like a couple of years ago, and it like broke my heart. I really was like, I'm flying home right now. Are you okay? Da-da-da-da.
Absolutely.
So again, I mean, it's like, I don't want to see that happening. It's like a family member, a friend, just like, going through that. It's like, it gives me chills right now.
Yeah.
But it really just happens across the board. It's just the way the news and media kind of like zones in on that. That's how I feel. How about you? It's a lot,
me,
right?
It's a lot. You know, we've seen a lot during the pandemic. For me, especially, you know, obviously with the Black Lives Matter movement, and just seeing how everyone was marching and how the Bay Area just came in and showed out, you know, and,
No, yeah.
and leading it. And I've seen so many ethnicities just coming together as one, and I wanted to continue like that. You know, when I hear about the Asian hate, you know, I was always taught to respect everyone, no matter who it was. So the way I was raised and everything, and my mom taught me, I just always wanted to, you know, see people smile, create new friends, network, you know.
Yeah.
I never was taught to hate. And when I seen that going on, I was like, whoa, you know, he's never done nothing to me, you know, but excite me, make me smile, and motivate me to be a better person.
We cook
every
good
day.
food too.
Absolutely, especially being here in the Bay Area. You know, being from Pittsburgh and moving out here, it was a culture shock. You know, there's a lot of Asian community out here, a lot of Asian heritage. So, you know, I got invested into it. Like, I really liked it. I really wanted to get, you know more and more things. You know, I'm like a sponge. I wanted to learn. So,
Yeah, no,
you know,
always a student. That's what Polsky, one of our people that we actually did a presentation for his students. His slogan is always a student, and he was like, you always want to learn. And yeah, especially this stuff I love during the Black Lives Matter movement is that the whole community got together. And I know it wasn't as magnified, I guess, so to say, it with the Asians, but I know it's there. Like, everyone, the San Francisco is like, how people say it, a boiling pot, right?
Absolutely.
So there's so many ethnicities here, and it's cool to kind of learn from everybody, their food. I keep saying food. I think it's because I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
I did not eat breakfast today, so
See,
Bear
look,
with
guys,
me, guys.
There you go, right there. She don't eat breakfast, and she's already here.
I know, it was
doing
like
interviews,
rushing.
here.
So
That's how
no,
you
yeah.
gotta be.
Again, thank you for having me. So and being patient and
Absolutely.
So
Shaina, just to transition. What would be some advice you can give to some younger, young women entrepreneurs,
Okay.
women in media, even guys, but most importantly, women and women empowerment? What are some tools you can give them to help shape them and help them through their career?
yeah, I
know
mean
that's a loaded question.
Yeah, I mean it is a loaded, but let me unpack it one by one. So women, it is hard. I've do something similarly, is that even a word? Similar, like you. Is where I interview a lot of entrepreneurs, and I found it harder to find women. Yeah, so it's really insane. Like even just my friends, I have a lot of males that are entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
But my advice to women entrepreneurs is just keep going. Don't be intimidated. If you're the only woman in the room, that's how usually I am. I'm the only woman that's in the room, and I'm just pitching my butt off, whatever my client is, whatever stuff I'm working on. I just think being consistent, persistent, and resilient. Ooh, that's a little rap right there.
That's
but
good.
I know, but I was like,
it was spot on.
Yes.
We're back, and
yes, we are back after the commercial break.
Right. So, what would be some advice you would give to some young entrepreneurs, especially women in this industry? What would be some advice you could give to them to help forward them in their career?
Yeah, well, as I told you earlier, there's not a lot of women entrepreneurs that I come across. So when I do, I'm like, yes, girl, get it. But some advice that I would say is to be resilient, persistent, consistent, all of that. I'm trying to rap right now. But those words have really stuck out to me because moving to LA, being in the field that I am, it's just, pitching your idea, and then if somebody says no, not taking no for an answer, and just either finding a different angle of it and going back to the person, or going somewhere else, and then another opportunity is going to come to you. So it's really just being that person, not taking no for an answer and not letting it get to you. So you're just gonna keep it moving.
See, keep it moving, guys.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Never take no for an answer.
Yes.
Well, Shane, I want to say thank you for your time, patience, for coming out here and showing us what we can be. Thank you so much. You're a leader, a woman who wears so many different hats. Thank you for being a part of the show. It's an honor.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, Shane. I promise I've been tested. We're good. All right, see you later, guys.
Yes.
Tune in next week to talk Conversations with Cook.